Have you ever watched a sibling rivalry so big it feels like a season finale cliffhanger every time a new headline drops? If royal drama had a trailer, the feud between Prince Harry and Prince William would already be in its fourth re-release with a bonus director's cut. And the latest buzz, that William has banned Harry from attending the 2026 BAFTA Awards, feels like the plot thickener turning this saga into popcorn-worthy storytelling. But before we continue, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. But before you grab your tea with a straw, let's unpack what's believable, what's speculation, and what this all actually means for the future of the British monarchy and the Sussex-Cambridge relationship. Spoiler alert, this story is about much more than a red carpet. It's about identity, family, legacy, and what happens when brothers grow up on different emotional planets. The headline that broke the internet, but does it hold water? It sounds like royalty meets Hollywood blockbuster, right? The salacious scoop version of a palace drama that Hollywood scriptwriters wish they could write. But here's where we need to pull out the truth magnifying glass. There is no verified major news source confirming that William has officially banned Harry from the 2026 BAFTA Awards, or any such royal decree about 2026 specifically. Rumors and sensational videos have circulated online claiming Harry was prohibited from attending the 2025 BAFTAs, with commentary about his reaction, but those are drawn from entertainment YouTube headlines and social media chatter, not confirmed palace statements. YouTube. So where does this story come from? It's part of a broader narrative about the long-standing feud between the brothers. One that has dominated royal headlines for years and continues to be a topic of public fascination and speculation. The BAFTAs ban story is a dramatic twist on that ongoing theme. Curious how we got here? Let's rewind. To understand why a supposed BAFTA ban would even make sense, we have to revisit the backdrop. Harry and William were once famously close, schoolyard partners, cheeky royal brothers, and teammates growing up in the spotlight. But over time, that closeness frayed, then fractured. Cosmopolitan. Their fallout didn't happen overnight. It's rich with history, from childhood roles, William as heir, Harry as spare, to Megxit, to explosive memoirs and public interviews. Their rift has featured Harry's decision to step back from frontline royal duties in 2020, a seismic shift that reshaped the family dynamic and public perception. Cosmopolitan. His revelations in Spare, a memoir that reportedly strained trust with his brother and palace insiders. Cosmopolitan. Separate public messaging and appearances that sometimes pull in different directions. New York Post. In short, these two aren't just not talking. Their relationship is shadowed by years of unresolved hurt and public pressure. This sets the stage for why rumors like a BAFTA ban resonate so loudly, because they fit a pattern of narratives people already expect. So did William actually ban Harry from the BAFTAs? Let's look at the story more clearly. Online clips and videos have spread claims that Prince Harry was barred from attending the 2025 BAFTA Awards by his brother, Prince William. These sensational posts often show dramatic headlines about Harry having a meltdown or being shut out of Britain's biggest film awards. YouTube. But here's the reality. As BAFTA president, William may choose attendance patterns thoughtfully, as he does not attend every BAFTA annually. For example, in 2025 he attended related engagements, but did not appear in person at the ceremony itself for personal reasons. Town and Country. There is no palace statement confirming an invitation was retracted or that Harry was formally excluded. What does exist is a broader context. Harry and Meghan have not been central figures in many UK royal events since stepping back as working royals in 2020, and the ongoing rift has made joint public appearances rare. Facebook. So while the idea of a ban makes for sensational headlines, the official record does not support an authoritative ban from William. Yet, this raises the question, is the feud symbolic enough that any public exclusion is instantly interpreted as deliberate? Keep reading. Because that's exactly where perception meets reality. What the tension between William and Harry really looks like today. Even without an official BAFTA ban, the tension between the brothers is well documented. According to multiple expert sources and long-running coverage of the royal family's dynamics, the rift between William and Harry is still at an all-time low, with trust issues lingering and no official reconciliation expected soon. Entertainment tonight. Calls for or against interaction are deeply tangled with personal history, memoir revelations, and public behavior. Entertainment tonight. Even if reconciliation is desired publicly by Harry, William's current stance reflects caution and unresolved hurt. The Royal Observer. These strains create fertile ground for interpretation of nearly any royal event as a sign of collaboration or a symbol of exclusion. It's like watching Game of Thrones, but with corgis and tiaras. Why the royal rift still captivates us all. Here's an interesting question. Why does the world care so much when two brothers have a falling out over an award show? The truth is personal narratives matter, especially when we see reflections of our own relationships in the public drama of others. We ask, have you ever felt excluded from something you should have access to? Can hurt from years ago still shape how you show up today? And in situations of fame and family, how do you balance private emotions with public roles? Whether we like it or not, the Windsor family has become a global case study in navigating family conflict under the spotlight. And herein lies the real intrigue. What feels like a petty snub, a ban from an awards show, is actually a chapter in a much deeper emotional and existential journey for both Harry and William. Talk about complexity. You might be thinking, but wait. Other than gossip, what can I take away from this? Here are some universal truths we can extract from this saga, applicable in relationships, leadership, and personal growth. Emotional wounds don't heal just because time passes. Distance can change the scenery, but it doesn't automatically resolve trust or hurt. Public perception rarely captures private nuance. Everyone sees the headlines. Few see the moments that led up to them. Reconciliation is not linear. It's messy, awkward, and sometimes incomplete. Even when one party extends an olive branch, healing requires mutual readiness. Family disagreements aren't a zero-sum game, except when they play out on a global stage. No wonder every headline feels like a personal drama. These aren't royal tips. They're human tips. Aha moment. What this really says about identity and belonging. Here's the twist. Most of us don't have feuding princes in our families. Thank goodness, winking face. But we do grapple with questions of acceptance, belonging, and legacy. Whether it's siblings, parents, or long-lost friends, we've all felt, why am I not seen? Why can't we just move past this? Why does this hurt so much? What the William, Harry story reminds us is that family dynamics shape not just public headlines, but personal identities in profound ways. And sometimes, healing has to start inside us, not on a red carpet. So, was Prince Harry officially banned from the 2026 BAFTA Awards by Prince William? The answer, based on available reporting and credible sources, is no confirmed official ban exists. Yet the idea of such a ban speaks volumes about the ongoing royal rift and how the public interprets every action through the lens of that conflict. Beyond the drama, the real takeaway is clearer than ever. This isn't just about awards, invitations, or public snubs. It's about unresolved hurt, clashing identities, and the enduring complexity of family relationships in the spotlight. In the end, whether the story is true in its specific claim or not, the themes it taps into are deeply real: distance, reconciliation, perception, and belonging. And that's why we keep watching.